going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's your favorite YouTube alcoholic, Mikey fucking Pipes. We just finished a live premiere on the Pipe Dr. Mikey Pipes YouTube channel where we had 401 concurrent viewers during the live premiere, where we went back to that house where Jose, the quote-unquote licensed home improvement contractor, renovated a ground floor bathroom, eliminating a piece of baseboard heating, hydronic heating in the bathroom, capping both ends, resulting in no heat for the entire ground floor of his home, one of two zones. And we went back there and got a little present from Jose. It's all good. I wanted to just do a little secondary video for today, the 3rd day of December, Tuesday evening. I was going to mention it earlier in this morning's video where I congratulated a YouTube subscriber that goes by TTG or GTT. He guessed $112. The goose is talking. For how much a 2 double Grey Goose rocks with lime cost at the Barclays Center at a Brooklyn Nets game that I went to with Man Baby a week and a half ago. He guessed it right, and we're good. But I wanted to talk about, and I don't really talk about politics that much at all, actually. It's a company policy, and my attorneys also said I shouldn't be talking about politics on our main Pipe Dr. Mikey Pipes YouTube channel, where we promote the transparency and doing business with plumbing, heating, and air conditioning as a professional licensed contractor across multiple states. We don't talk about politics on there, but on the Uncensored channel, I don't give a flying fuck. We talk about it, politics, and keep it real. Joe Biden is senile. He has not playing with a full deck. He does not have his full mental facilities, and why he's still the president of the United States, I don't really know, but thank God, Baruch Hashem, that Camel Toe Harris did not win. What I was going to say this morning, and I totally forgot to mention it, is that even though President Biden promised and told us, the world, that he wasn't going to pardon Hunter Biden, his son, for being convicted by a jury of his peers for multiple felonies, drugs and possession of a handgun or possession of weapons as a drug addict. Yeah, he got found guilty of all that shit. President Biden did say that he was not going to pardon his son. He told the world this a while ago. And the other day, Thanksgiving weekend, he pardoned Hunter Biden. And it's fucked up. It really is. And President Biden, and I give him that respect, he may not be playing with a full deck, in my opinion. Of course, this is all my opinion, by the way. He may not be playing with a full deck, but I read in a news outlet, I think it was even CNN, which I just like to watch and to see what kind of bullshit what kind of shit is flowing out of the mouths that catch cum with. You know what I mean? They're cum catcher. Right? And according to the news outlets that I read, President Biden was blaming Hunter Biden's felony convictions because it was politically motivated. It was politically motivated? Really? A jury of his peers convicted him of possessing a handgun while being addicted to crack cocaine. That's politically motivated. And I believe, I could be mistaken, in the state of Delaware. Really? He got found guilty of not filing income and failure to pay taxes on millions of dollars of income and paying taxes on that by a jury of his peers. That's politically motivated, huh? Interesting. President Biden, that's very fucking interesting. Hold on, I need to have a drink. A jury of his peers. Now, granted, Hunter Biden is not a current or former sitting president of the United States. All right? And if he was arrested or indicted for federal crimes against fellow Americans, when he went to a jury trial and they found him guilty, well, that's a jury of his peers. But that's politically motivated? Really? Oh, okay. And how was it where former President Donald J. Trump was... Well, did they go through Melania Trump's underwear drawer looking for top secret documents, classified documents in Mar-a-Lago a couple years ago? Where, they raided his home and they went through her underwear drawer? Like, thank God, the American people spoke and voted to re-elect Donald J. Trump as our 47th president of the United States of America. And I am a firm believer that America will be great again. And it's already starting to be. It really is. It really is. And I really believe that there is going to be an American revolution in 2025 that's going to last at least 4 years. It's going to last so long that I think that the citizens, the American citizens, are going to ratify changes to and I could be mistaken with this, changes to the Constitution where President Trump can now be elected for a third term. Not consecutive, right? But he had his term from 2016 to 2020. He lost to Joe Biden, which may or may not be a rigged election, depending on who you ask. I don't know. I'm not privy to the Diebold or the voting machines that were in question, where Rudy Giuliani is now facing bankruptcy and is... Come on, guys. It's really sad and pathetic. But you know what? I went to the Barclays Center in Brooklyn the other night. It was Sunday afternoon. And on the way back, I had a little layover at the Jamaica Long Island Railroad Station. And I saw a few MAGA hats, red MAGA hats, right? And in New York, listen, I live in a blue state, I really do. And the 5 boroughs of New York City, it's a blue state, it's a blue city, right? But on Nassau County and Suffolk County on Long Island, we're a red island. We really are. But people, now are not closet Trump voters anymore. They aren't. People are not closet Trump voters anymore. And John Phillips, if you're watching, if you're listening to this, or if someone is sending you this minute and second segment of the video, you haven't called me back since election night. I hope you're okay. I see your videos. I see you're a little stressed. And I see you really leaving tons of money on the table in Sarasota, Florida. And if you need someone to talk to, I do consider you a friend and a fellow state of Florida licensed master plumber. And if you want to chit chat, my cell phone number. Pick up the phone and call me. But brother, it's going to be great, because America, the country that you fought for in the armed forces. John, listen to me. To my understanding, you are retired military. But the country that you fought for, we're going to be winning again. And the entire world is going to respect us. So put your political beliefs aside. Put them aside for right now. And just for a moment, consider that this president that the vast majority of America voted back in is going to make your life better, my life better, and all of the community of fellow Americans better again. If you're not in the country legally, get the fuck out. right? Because there's going to be more money and more jobs and more prosperity for the people who are here legally, not the ones that are here illegally. Just saying. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Be well. God bless. Stay safe.